everybody, and welcome back to the Littles News Briefing. Today we're going to be talking about something new. We're talking about each of you. During these strange and weird times, it's important to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. I want you to take a moment and think about how you're feeling. Take a deep breath and ask your body how it is. Did it have to get up early and not really like that? Does it feel a little bit nervous in your tummy? What about your muscles? Do they feel tight or do you feel more relaxed? Does your body feel light and easy today, or does it feel a little bit heavy and hard? We've been talking a lot about health and how to take steps to protect our body so that we don't get sick. It's important to do things that keep our body strong, like playing sports and walking outside and riding our bike. Getting fresh air and being outside in the sun can also help us to feel good and keep us healthy. Sometimes that might not be possible, so we can also do things inside that help keep us active. Maybe you can play in your house, or you can do an online exercise class with your parents. Eating good foods like fruits and vegetables is also a really good way to keep our body strong. But there's another part of our body that it's important to keep healthy too, and that's our mind. How many of you have ever felt like your mind was a little bit down or your brain feels a little tired? I know I have definitely felt that way. And we might be feeling that way right now. We might feel a little bit disappointed that we can't do the things we were looking forward to doing. But the good news is that there are ways where we can keep our mind healthy, just like we keep our bodies strong. Take a minute to think about the things that you really enjoy doing. I know I really like to read and I love to write stories. When I was a little girl, I shared a room with my sister and I used to tell her stories every night before bed. And now I still like to write stories about made-up worlds and characters. Reading and writing stories is a way that I can keep my mind healthy because it's something that I really love to do, and it's also a challenge for me. If you like to read, what kinds of books do you like reading? I really like fiction, but I also like to listen to audio tapes about history and learn new things. I make sure that every day I'm either listening to a book or I'm reading a book because it makes me really happy. It also makes me feel good because I've accomplished something. Make sure that you take the time to do the things that you enjoy every day, and then you can look forward to doing them. It can also help our minds if we try new things. I used to not like cooking very much because I didn't think I was very good at it. But lately, I've had extra time, so I've tried out some new recipes, and I've told my friends and family about it. It's also important to try to connect with friends during the day. So even if you can't see them in person, you can set up a video call and you can play music together or play a game or make dinner. It also helps me to set goals for myself so that I can check them off once I've done them. My goals include exercising and reading, but they also include making time to connect with friends. Let's also be sure to talk about how we're feeling. It's okay if you don't feel super happy every day, but just make sure you talk about it. Let your parent or a sibling know how you're feeling, whether it's happy or a little bit down. When we talk about things, we don't have to go through them alone, and we can help one another. It always makes it better when we can share how we feel, even though it might feel kind of funny at first. This time is kind of weird and hard for everyone. We're definitely going to be telling our grandkids about it, but there are some good things about it too. In a sticky situation, it always helps to find the good. I want you to think about the good things that have come from being at home. Maybe you spent some more time with your family, or you started a garden or started playing music more. Whatever it is that you've enjoyed doing during this time, share it with us. Get a parent's help and send a video or a picture or an email to littlesnewsbriefing@gmail.com telling us what you did. Also, try to come up with some goals for yourself and maybe for your whole family. We're all in this together, and we're going to come out of this stronger than ever before. But we have to remember to take care of our mind and our body. On our next episode, I'm going to talk to my mom about her new program that has to do with all of the things we talked about. Talking to my mom is definitely one of the things that makes my day better, and I hope it helps you too. So be sure to tune in to the next show and subscribe to my channel so that you get all of the upcoming updates. Now let's hear some questions from kids all over America just like you.
Hi, my name is Amelia and I am 10 years old from Arizona. I was wondering how the coronavirus spreads. Thank you.
Hi, Amelia. Thanks so much for your question. The coronavirus spreads through droplets, so it usually spreads from person to person. That's why we want to make sure that we maintain distance from other people when we're in public.
My name is Callahan and I'm from West Virginia, and this is my question about coronavirus. When will school start again?
Hi, Kala. Thanks for your question. School is going to start again when a lot of state officials have decided that it's safe for people to go back to school and open it up again. The government just put out a plan that's supposed to help states decide how they can open up businesses just like schools. We also have a question that Brooklyn from Illinois emailed into us. Brooklyn wanted to know that since we're on lockdown right now, are we going to be on lockdown again next spring? Right now, it's really important that we follow the guidelines so that hopefully we don't have to do something like this again. We can manage the virus a little bit better, and when we go out back into the world, we can really keep an eye on it. Do you have questions that you want answered? Get a parent's help and send a video to littlesnewsbriefing@gmail.com, and you just might make it on the show. Our challenge for this week was to find a way to help out around the house. Be sure to send us your results to littlesnewsbriefing@gmail.com. You can also listen to the show as a podcast at ricochet.com or wherever you download your podcasts. If you like the show, tell your friends about it too, and be sure to subscribe and give us a 5-star review. So let's be sure today that we're taking care of our body, but we're also taking care of our mind and keeping it healthy. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here soon.